Hey guys, Chaz here, and today we have some more blog posts. We actually have three more, as we've been getting quite lately, and we have another puzzle to do. Now this one was quite easy again, I guess, but anyway, we'll get straight into that because we have quite a lot to do. I say quite a lot, it's not really, but the blog posts are quite long, as you see here. This one's pretty long, so anyway, this one's called Gunpowder, Treason and Plot. There's a song in the UK that gets sung on this day every year. It's about Guy Fawkes, the man who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament in London back in the 17th century. The song says that treason should never be forgot, but I get the feeling that a lot of people have forgotten the meaning of this whole occasion. They think it's a celebration of the man, not a warning to potential rebels. On this explosive night, fireworks will be going off across Britain. Most people will be celebrating, but I can't help but see a darker significance. The gunpowder plot nearly killed hundreds of people. I've seen a few too many narrow escapes recently to celebrate that. It just gives me chills. There's such a fine line between success and disaster. I'm also unnerved by the way Hawker seems to be leading us so clearly in one direction. Something smells wrong. Hawker wants you to think that his whole story is a battle of wits, a game to be won. But don't be fooled, he's deadly serious. His update yesterday just shows what a psychotic streak he has in him. He says that we've lost, but this isn't over yet. Visit our secret site today to find out why, or email me at 1234@secretlewis.com if you need the link. I'll say no more. Okay, so you go to the secret website and you get this blog post. It says away from the cameras. So I'll read this and then we can get onto the puzzle. So it says, sometimes I think Lewis is two different people. It gets particularly confusing when Lenny is around. There's the version of Lewis that the public sees, the racer, the professional, the cool head behind the visor. Then there's the secret Lewis, the one who likes taking risk, who rescues stolen artworks, who doesn't always have a team strong enough to control him. I'm only starting to realise this last point now. I plan, I organise, I advise, but ultimately Lewis is in charge of his team. He can ignore my advice. I didn't think he would, but this time he most definitely is. I've told him he should let this one go because we don't have enough information and the trophy is apparently buried in the desert somewhere. Even if I'm not entirely convinced by that story, there's not enough to be gained by breaking into the offices. My surveillance has shown deliveries coming into Hawker's offices and some kind of equipment being installed, but I can't tell what it is. Hawker's people are beyond bribery. We can't get inside to scout out the place. It feels like a trap and Lewis is running straight into it, willingly. I'd resign, but I know Lewis would still go ahead unsupported. He thinks that he can handle whatever is thrown at him, and he's got a hunch that he'll find some kind of the clue in there. I think he's gone beyond bravery and into foolishness. Hawker says that we've lost this one, but I have managed one small victory. Thanks to Lou and Charlie, which is me, among others, we have figured out how to rewire the fuse box and disable those CCTV cameras. I've updated the heist simulator accordingly. Just input the code and the CCTV cameras in the simulator will stop working. Now see how fast you can finish the heist. Okay, so this person called Lou and me got mentioned in this blog post because I guess that we were the first two people to rewire the fuse box and send in the answers. So, that was pretty cool that we was able to become the first couple people, and that's like my third time being mentioned in the blog post now, which I find pretty cool. Anyway, so if you go to the heist simulator and on the main menu where it says start game, if you look down a little bit, it will say enter code. If you enter that code 777333121, then you can play the heist simulator again, but without the CCTV camera, so it makes it a whole lot easier. So yeah, I'm probably going to try that later on today, and I'll post up a picture and leave the link in the description of what time I get this time. Anyway, now we've done that one, we need to go to the AQ Hawkers website and we need to look at this poster, 5th of November. So I'll read this and then we can finally get onto the puzzle. My people tell me that the trophy has been buried in the desert, far from Abu Dhabi. Of course, my suspected involvement in the burial could never be proven in a court of law, and as the great British legal system dictates, every man is innocent until proven guilty. So I would like to remind you that I'm innocent of any crime. After all, I'm many miles from Abu Dhabi. I am an innocent man. With the trophy out of the picture, you people have nothing to aim for. I like to make work for idle hands, so here is something for you to do while you stumble around, stunned in defeat. I want you to solve a little problem for me. I need to replace a work of art with a replica, but my forger has let me down somewhat. He died before he could finish the job. The artwork consists of 2 identical cubes. When he died, the forger had created templates for 12 cubes, but only 2 are identical. Which 2? Send the solution to aq@aqhawker.com. You have until midnight Montreal time. If you succeed, I might see if I can dig up anything useful for you. Begin. Okay, so as usual, you press to begin, it will download a PDF file. This is the PDF file. Let me just zoom in here. And we'll go down to the bottom. So at the bottom it says, only 2 of these templates can be folded to form identical cubes. Which 2? Send the correct 2 letters to aq@aqhawker.com. So, what do you do? So, you have all of these shapes, and they're all coloured, obviously. So, what you have to do, it's very hard to work it out on the screen, so you can only do it if you have a printer. So, luckily I had a printer, so I printed the page out with all the colours and the shapes on the piece of paper, and I cut all the shapes out. Now once you've cut the shapes out, you can then start folding them up into cubes. Now all you have to do is print them out, cut them out, and then fold them up into cubes and stick them together. I used sellotape to stick them together so they could easily form the cube and they would stay together. So I done that, and then all you tried to do was just like dice, just match them up. So on the top would be 6, or in this case green or whatever, and then on the bottom would be blue on both dice. On the left would be yellow, on the right would be red, and then on the bottom would be black. So you had to make it so 2 of these cubes matched. Now it was pretty simple to do. I just cut them out and put them all together and then matched them all up. And the ones that matched were the letter E, which was this one, and the letter L, which was the last one. So all you have to do is go into your email, go to type it in, so the email you're sending it to is aq@aqhawker.com, and I put in the subject title, I put in cube puzzle, and then in the messaging box I put the correct letters, or the correct cubes that are identical are E and L. So I've sent that, and yeah, I suggest you do the same, because we failed the last one because not enough people actually sent the email. So anyway, that's it. Very simple puzzle today. Hopefully we'll get something again on Monday. We'll get another puzzle probably, and another task from Anna to do, I'm assuming. We'll see, we'll find out on Monday. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna go, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking me through this 8.5 minute video. If you have, well, it's close to 9 minutes now, but if you have stuck with me this long, thanks a lot, and I will see you guys in the next blog post. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, see ya.